What's it been like working with your cousin here today?
Oh, it's just a fun experience, get out here with the kids. It's important for the kids to get that type of experience and, learn at an early age. And I thought that, him being here is really, a good transition for the kids to really see, that he's here for the kids and he cares about the kids.
Had you met Paul before? I guess the whole discovery that you guys were cousins was a little
no, I haven't.
Unconventional.
I haven't, but, I guess we're family, so I don't know. I mean, family, you can be any time of life and still have that type of communication and that type of relationship. But he's a good guy, good character, see everything is good, just follow his footsteps, me being a rookie and that's learning a lot from him, and I know I'm going to learn a lot.
What did he say about that?
I mean, it seemed like he's excited, he's just excited to get on the court and get training camp started. And he know that he has, me and Miles Turner coming in, and we're ready to go when our name is called, and we're just gonna go out there and control what we can control, and just work as hard as we can.
What's next for you here this next couple of months? What will you be doing?
Well, I want to go home and kind of hang with my family a little bit, because the whole draft process was kind of moving around and take them fishing, take them to a movie, just having a little family time, and then get back to work. I like my little brother, he's getting working. It's really mostly family time now, and then when training camp starts again, we'll get started.
Did you have any foot issues when you're down in Florida playing? That you're okay?
Oh, my foot is 100% healed. I had a little issue when I twisted it up, but it's healed, and I feel good at the summer league, and it was just a process, and I'm just gonna keep working and control what I can control.
I guess you're glad you rested it then, instead of keeping pushing and doing all that.
Yeah, when you get an injury like that, you want best interest in the future, and I thought that me sitting out and really letting my foot heal is it will help me out at the end of the day. So that's what we came up across, and I'm glad to be a Pacer.
Would you? Are you going to try and work out here during the summer? Or are you going to spend most of the time back home?
I want to come back. One thing about what I learned in college is try to get in the transition early. Be there early before the guys. Learn things before. And I like to study. I ask for the playbook. I ask for everything. I like to be on top. So when the training camp comes, I can already be ahead. And of course, going home with the family, and they also know that it's business time. So I hang with them. And come out here and learn as quickly as I can learn.
What kind of plan does Sean, the strength coach, have you? What kind of things does he want you to be doing?
He says I'm wiry strong, and he just wants me to do more core work and just get more bulky. And very 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 hard worker, and whatever he gives me, I'm just gonna go 110% and make sure I get the best out of it every day and try to get better.
Do you have a plan? It seems it's going this way, but being a second-round pick, not guaranteed. Has Larry kind of told you we're going to make this happen?
Oh yeah, had good talk with them. They said I had a great summer league, and for me to just keep working and come down to Indy and just hang out with the guys, and it was a good transition. I really respect Mr. Bird and the organization and the fans, how supportive they are. Just for me and Miles just coming in, and they're taking us right away for us playing very good basketball, and we're just gonna come in and wait for our name to get home.
Now NBA doesn't name all league team or anything for summer league, but you were basically the MVP. Your parents, your high school coach was in town. What was that like to sort of get your career started on a right note, given though it's just summer league?
Well, it's family. It's all about family, and you gotta love your parents for coming out, giving you the support, and come from Houston. That's very far to coming out and supporting. You got my high school coach there. That shows you the support, and how they know your character off the court. And I try to be a good role model for the younger kids out there, and for them for them to look up to something. And, that's one of the things is family. My mom and dad taught me a lot of things, and once in a while, you always got to keep God first, because if it weren't for God, I wouldn't be in this situation I am now.
Is Phil Knight giving you a deal yet?
I don't know what's going on, but they told me.
Is that something maybe your agent's looking?
Yeah,
I assume he takes
Nike,
care of his own.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nike's going to definitely try to hook me up, but
nothing yet.
Hey, Uncle Phil, he calls me nephew. We like family. Like I said, it's family all the way around. So just for Uncle Phil, this whole year, he called me, nephew. I call him uncle. It's just, it was family right there. So it's just for him to take me in as, at the Oregon University and really took me as really being a valuable person there. It's truly an honor, and I'm truly blessed.
Just need Pacer shoes now, though,
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah.
Pacer colors. Yeah.
Pacer colors. It's truly an honor to be a Pacer and really getting drafted, second round. Just control after control, and they picked me, and I'm just gonna work hard and just wait for my opportunity.